Back with another one of those block.
Season 5. There are 6 weeks remaining.
You're on beat, let's go.
Let's get after it, MP.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch, find the range, find themselves. We're almost at game time. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Thomas is out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys. Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Rollins the pass to MP, and it's good for 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. They get it again.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Robinson misses. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Cunningham after the basket by Milwaukee. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Thompson kicks to Stewart. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Three-pointer. Prince grabs the miss. Here's Thomas. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. MP's got 6.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. You take a look at Thomas. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this. I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
1:49 left in the first. Prince finds Giannis. Now, here's MP. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Duren. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Bucks. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Stewart. Scoreless thus far. Robinson for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And stolen by MP. And it's Prince penetrating. And Prince with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And there's the drive. Cunningham gets the bucket.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
With 2 seconds left, and Portis with the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks lead by 12. And we'll be back with you right after this. And so far, going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Stewart comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Huerter. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Duncan Robinson out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Thompson, and it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He added 55 points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Robinson finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And he sinks the second.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Shot's good by Duren.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Milwaukee on top, up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the Halftime Show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Detroit Pistons.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 17, and Stewart gets it to go.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Thomas. Inside, MP gets it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Duran. Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Off target from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the basket by Thomas.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for Cunningham. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Stewart against Portis. Stewart passes to Herter. Portis against Stewart. Shot clock at 5. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach JB Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back over to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Count it.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Bucks leading by 17. Portis, the pass to Thomas. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thomas has got 10 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Thompson. Still yet to score.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Herter against MP. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Duren finds Herter. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to MP. Count it, good. And that's now 28 points for MP.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Herter. He's got 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. High post Stewart uses the glass to finish the layup. Stewart's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Saric. Stewart comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Herter. A.J. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Thomas comes in for Cole Anthony. Pass to Porter. It's Thomas, high post. He's against Cunningham. MP, good.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
We've got Asar Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Robinson, and it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. Milwaukee leading by 22. Pulls it from 20. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And Turner kicks to Thomas. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got 16 here in the second half.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Green finds MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Robinson for 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Thomas. Back to Porter. Coffee passes to Thomas. Bucks passing it around. Down low. Shoots over Herter. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's LeVert. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP. Disruptions, deflections, interceptions. You were wreaking havoc. Do you feel in the zone?
Woo! I was having some fun out there tonight, Jennifer. The other team either didn't believe in me or they didn't remember me because they kept coming at me. Like, what? Maybe they'll remember next time after this game.
Great game, MP. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA, and one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns in at the center position. Here's Prince, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee, and they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
you can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Count it.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. He said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Brunson following the score by Milwaukee. And it's Brunson again missing.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Brunson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside, Doris.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He had 36 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Milwaukee. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Prince. With some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Kuzma. And it's Thomas in for Rollins. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Thomas. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Towns in at the 4.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's McBride, tightly guarded. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Here's McBride. Robinson, a screen on MP. Clock at 6. Back to Robinson, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson is checked in for Shamet. Screen by Robinson to the middle. Portis with the steal. And here's Thomas. Last game out, 36 points for him. Stolen by Brunson. McBride on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Now here's Thomas. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson outside. Buries it from 3. Brunson's got 7.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Bridges against Prince. Now here's Bridges. Defense right on him. And he makes it.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Thomas. Over Brunson. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Portis against Towns. Outside Brunson. Off the mark there with a 3.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
MP, that one's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Brian, back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Milwaukee making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Brunson.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Here's Thomas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw no good for Thomas.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Last time they met was in New York.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Brunson on the drive.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Portis. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Down by 15. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
3 seconds left. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has gotten his second bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
So we conclude the first half. Milwaukee out front, leading by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the New York Knicks.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Taurean Prince, then it's MP, and it's Rollins in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
That one goes. Count it.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Prince finds MP. And the shot goes down. Thomas has got 22 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Brunson. Brunson brushes off the D.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Pass to Rollins. It's Prince on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Bridges misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Thomas. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Knicks trail by 16. Bridges outside. Here's Towns. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good. 20 points for him.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Oh, MP getting the basketball exactly where it needs to go when it needs to be there.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hart with a screen on MP. Brunson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him. Launches it. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And he gets that one.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Knicks trail by 20. Brunson with it. Now guarded by MP. Out to Bridges. New York no good that time either.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl-Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA, he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Turner comes in for Portis, and Kuzma subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 10 points here in the second half.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Thomas. Yep, that one's good. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Robinson, a screen on MP. Brunson passes to Robinson. Pass to Rollins. Now here's MP. That one goes in. Thomas has got 30.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Brunson on the drive. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And again, the Knicks missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And they're... maximize your earnings, but sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
MP's checked in for the Bucks. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. So on the floor for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the one spot. Hart with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Here's Brunson. And Turner with the block.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
MP outside. Pass to Turner. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. From the top of the key. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Here's Thomas. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
From 13, Brunson missing again. The Bucks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Thomas has got 38 points. Bridges outside. Brunson against MP. Pulls it in from the elbow. Brunson misses.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Turner finds MP. Kuzma outside. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Hart. The bank shot, no good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. New York again can't hit. MP up top. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you rate your performance?
Big picture, we won. Bigger picture, we want to win bigger games than this. So for me, I want to be an absolute beast on the glass every time out. I'm talking double-digit rebounds or nothing. I want my guys to know that, hey, I'm willing to run through a brick wall for you guys.
That's great. Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.